Greetings, friends. We're coming up on the fourth Sunday of Lent, and our reading is one of my favorites in John. It's the story about the blind man. Now, you have to understand that this story is part of a larger narrative, and it parallels another story earlier on. That is the healing of the cripple. That was by the pool of Bethesda, and this one in chapter 9 with the blind man is the pool of Siloam. So two pool stories, right? Anyways, we see that the cripple was healed, but I don't think it went well for him because he is associating himself with the religious elite who get Jesus in trouble with the law. So very different outcome than with the blind man. Because the blind man, Jesus just walks by him and, he, from the saliva made mud, and just smeared his eyes. And he said, go into the pool and cleanse and come back. He comes back seeing. Wow. And he gets in trouble with the authorities, with the religious elite. And I like this guy because he stands his ground against the religious elite, and different from the lame man, he comes to Jesus and he accepts him as the Messiah. And there's never a good deed that goes unpunished, right? So he is kicked out of the synagogue. But the guy is very happy because he can see. And then at the end, we have this conversation with the Pharisees. Jesus accuses them being blind. And he says, are we too blind? And Jesus said, listen, as long as you say that you can see, you're blind. Isn't that a strange paradox? But it's true. It's really hard to really see. We are so proud within us, so fearful, and because of the deadly sins within us, we don't really see things for what they really are. We're just so focused on seeing things through, well, quite frankly, a sinful filter. And that's why this is placed in our Lenten readings. It's a challenge for all of us. Do we really see? We have eyes that can see, but do they really, really see? And that's the challenge before us. So, dear friends, I wrote an article. You can take a look at that. I'll probably be expanding this more for our Mass. It'd be a good Lenten exercise, if you don't have one for this week, to really, really study this blind man. Maybe in relationship to chapter 5 with a cripple. Compare how they respond and see how you fit into these scenarios. Because the bottom line is, we're all blind. And when we really admit it, then we are in a place to see. God bless.